See you, Don.
See you later. Nice knowing you. Meeting you. Yep, there's one here. We'll be here.
Yeah, I ate right before my dad's like, hey, you go over there? Yeah.
Well, we just had a good meal. We ate all the Bundy beef we could eat. We've had an awesome crowd here. People are leaving. Trees and Bob's leaving. We're sad, but he says he's going to be back. So the Oregon guys are fixing to pull out in the camper. Give us a good honk when you come through.
We'll give you all we got.
Okay. So Cody's leaving. We're going to miss them, but we still got, you see a lot of people here. Nobody's right now inside the little torture chamber. We do have an awesome crowd here. We got several people getting ready to leave. But we had an awesome day today overall. A great Jericho march. So there's some more people leaving there. So we'll give you guys an update here in just a second. Tell you what's going on around here. So as I told you, they had a meeting at the Sheriff's Department. Carol Bundy did, and a few others. Let's say bye to the Oregon boys here real quick, and we're all sad that these guys are leaving. These guys have been great support, moral support, physical support. There's BJ driving, and woo! There goes the Oregon boys. They're on their way home. So we've got a lot of awesome people that have been here today. The camp has been full. Everybody is going home with a full stomach for sure. But it's sad to see some of the guys leaving. I'm still continuing to stay, so as many others. And we've even got a lot of newcomers that have showed up here to support us with more campers, more tents, and are planning on staying even longer. Because next week we've got a lot planned out here. And so we're going to continue standing out here and spreading the message here, letting everybody know about the prison abuse here. So Carol Bundy went in today to see the sheriff, had a meeting with the sheriff, and several others went with Carol Bundy. And the sheriff played all the videos to them, let them see what happened to Ammon, how they beat him up, how they put him in there. That's on video. And the prison here did release all of that to the Sheriff's Department. Carol said she could not even stay to watch the whole thing, that she had to get up and walk out and leave. It was just that bad. Several of the others, including Shauna Cox, stayed behind and watched the video all the way through. It was a few hours of video. And anyway, at the end of it, the sheriff said she found that this corporation did nothing wrong and that it was out of her jurisdiction, and her investigation is over, is what the sheriff is telling all of us. We know that the prison themselves still have an investigation going on. but that's an internal investigation, and we'll see how that comes out. But we know how most of these corporations and people do is they investigate themselves and they find nothing wrong. The sheriff said the prison here has policies among themselves, these private corporations, and she cannot even, this is a quote from what the sheriff said. She said that she can't go into Walmart and tell them how to operate their business no more than she can go into this business and tell them how to operate their business. That they have policies and things that they're operating under just like most businesses do. This is a private corporation and she has no jurisdiction there, and she found that no crime was committed. It might not have been ethical, it might have been wrong, but there's no law against what they're doing there, is what she said. So that sums it up for what the sheriff has no more investigation here. The sheriff is done. So at this time, the sheriff did not even go in and investigate any other incidents because she said that she didn't know of any other crime. No one had reported a crime. No victim had come forward. So the only one she investigated here was Ammon Bundy only. She didn't investigate any of the other alleged victims here and victims that are claiming abuse. We know that there's a lot of abuse going on here, but these victims are not even allowed to speak up. They're not even allowed to call out and talk to the sheriff. It's hard for the sheriff to even get to these people, and the sheriff does not seem to be wanting to do her job at this time. And she has found that there is no crime involved in how these guards and private security officers here treated Ammon Bundy. So that's what we have on that, and we're sad about what happened there, but we're going to continue spreading the word out here, educating people that these things are going on, and this cruel and unusual punishment shouldn't be happening in America. They pass laws and rules allowing these things to happen, and they justify it saying that they have the jurisdiction. So that's what we have found out today over that. Other than that, we've had a large number of people out here today, a large number of locals that have showed up. We've had the Bundys bring out food and feed everyone out here. We've had more than we can eat, and there's still plenty left over. So we've had a good day. Margaret, Houston, and Lily did go into this torture chamber over here, and they spent 2.5 hours, and we had to pull them off at 2.5 hours. So that Margaret Houston was passing out and she couldn't stay in there any longer, but she is doing fine, and we've got her cooled down, and she's doing good. So, but she wasn't able to stay in there no longer. We had to actually unhandcuff Margaret and Lily and pull them out really quickly. So I'm going to turn the camera around again and let you see everybody over here. It's cooling down out here now. It's been one of the hottest days that we've had out here. We had a good Jericho march. We had quite a few people march with us, and we got to hear all the guys yell and holler at us, and they seen us. So that was awesome. So this is the end of day 7. We've been here a full 7 days now. We've had four days of the torture challenge, and we've had a lot of people in there. We have, thanks Tammy, we have raised, on a good note, we have raised $19,000 in the last 4 days here that has went to the defense fund. We've got kind of a defense fund chart here that we're starting to fill out, but it's actually only just shy of $20,000 right now. And we'll keep marking that up as we gather more and we know what there is more. So thank you everyone for your support in the last few days. And $19,000, that's amazing for not even having an event planned, and all the supporters out there that have helped do that in just a short 4 days. That is amazing. We can't thank you guys enough. That all that support. We are still going to continue with this. I have not even went into the torture chamber myself yet, and I am going to be doing that probably sometime this weekend. We've got a few more volunteers that are also going to do it, and so we're going to continue having a few more do this in the next day or two. But here, just real soon, I will go in there. We'll get a live stream of that when it happens, and we'll update you and let everybody know before I get in there and when I start that, to see how long I can last inside of there. Thank you, Sal. We know that God has a plan here, and more will be exposed, and that's the main thing here. We're not giving up. We know what the truth is, and we will be continuing to stand out here. We've got quite a big week next week planned, with the Cowboys coming on the 16th and the 20th. Jeanette Finneycombe's planning on being here. That's what I'm being told, and she's planning on bringing Lavoy Finneycombe's horse. So we've got a lot planned next week. A lot of people are coming from other places, and so I expect to have even more people than we have right now in this parking lot. Excuse me. Yeah, the new sign is awesome. It's right here at the entrance where all the workers and all the visitors that come in and out get to see this place. And we should have our mailbox up tomorrow, so we can hopefully receive some mail out here. If not, I'll run into the post office to pick it up. Carol Bundy's doing really good. She's disappointed in the sheriff's decision. So as you can imagine, it's heartbreaking that the sheriff is not going to continue an investigation, that she did not find any crime. But we're not giving up the fight. So that's all I have to report on for tonight, guys. If something does come up that's of importance, I will be on here, and you guys will be the first one to find out. But we did have a good day. We've had a lot of people here, and we thank you for all your prayers. Yeah, we're planning on getting a name there, Callie. That's an awesome idea. We're hoping to get some names of people and start putting it in the box. We haven't done that yet, but that's an awesome idea. So that's all I have to report on for the night. You all have a good evening. God bless. Keep us in your prayers, and we'll update you the next time we have something here, or at least by tomorrow. Thank you, and God bless.